と、あれで、もんかあれ、これは、よっしゃー。はい。じゃあ、マスエフェクト2やっていきますか。2の方、2。はい。映るかな。データなし。表記。イェーイ。変わるまで真っ暗。こっから映るはず。あ、やっぱりここで映ったわ。
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
いやー、ここって、あ、そっか。あれね。変わった2、1から2に移動したあたりだね。あ、なんだあ、マルカか。
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
普段に。これかな。ウィット。こっからあれだな。そういや。なんか能力が変わるようになったんだよね。色前赤だったしな。今日は青にしよう。青？これ青か？この部分をこうしてやろう。およ？ああ。じゃあこうしといてやろう。何も変わっていない。何も進化していない。あ、またくるくる回ってるな、これ。はい。
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We try to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
人類どころじゃ
While
ねえ
you've
んだ
been
けど
sleeping,
な。
entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies.
2ってどうなんだったかな。
Just as Saren and the
い
Gap
ろいろ見方が増えたからな。
You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and
ここ
preservation
ら
of
辺聞いた
humanity.
かな。
If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies
Oh,
will be
shit.
left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition
確か
of
コレクター
harvesting.
に拉致されて
Nobody's
って
paying
いうやつだ
attention。because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like
あれ
Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advance. If
こ
the
れ
Reapers are
そうだよ
wait
な
for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you
Unique.
represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the
3の
abductions of
時は
mercs
ボコボコやったけ
is
どな
easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong.
ミランダ
I have
は
a
反
shuttle
発
ready
し
to
まし
take
た
you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
うーん
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire.
そうだ
You
よな
expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of
So
my
what?
best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved
まあ人造だから
your
な
life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
ブブラーおうなんかいっぱいではないようだ。ディスプライター、タクティカルクローク的に見える。これ前見たな。暗いよ。そこからかね、デフキンの、なんかね。ブロックダメージは 20%、40%。から。配信みたいだしな、これ。クライアーぶっ壊れ。のはずなんだよな。
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military
この辺
force
立つに
protection
か
supplemented by
な。
mechs and security drones.
もう全部
Everything
覚えてない
almost
と諦めてろ。
everywhere, really. Completely unremarkable until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
本当
What would you
に
have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together
最初は
in the
こんな
Alliance?
感じだったの
No,
か。
the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
最初こんな感じだったのだっち。
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this
こいつは
colony
す
we're
げ
going
え
to?
やつ。
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the
私も
galaxy.
人外系転
Even
々
spent a
したい
couple
な。
years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
てかそれは人類的には悲願なのか。
They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the
そんな
Alliance. If we ever got
空
caught,
に
we
出る
disavow any
っていう
knowledge
の
of
は
us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and
基本
rules.
的にできないか
Still
ら。
enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join
できるっちゃ
Cerberus?
できるけど
I
制
guess I
限
just
が
got
か
tired
な
of
り
never making a difference.
大きいから。
So much of what we did in the Alliance.
だから
seemed
銀河系をうろうろ
pointless.
うろうろできるの
I
は
thought things would
一
change
番いい
after the
の
attack
か
on
も
the
しれない。
Humanity was finally invited to join the council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it.
超ギリギリだったな。
That's all
ギリ
for
ギリっ
now.
てアウトだったけど。
Yes,
まあ
ma'am.
大体ギリギリのアウトなんだけど。それでいいと。そうそう、こんなんだったな。レベル53のマスエフェクト2をインポートした公式インポート。ボーナス。そうそうそう、これもらったね。うんうん。わあ、いっぱいと思ったんだけどさ、全然足りひんっていうのがね。
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no
まあ
target to go
コレク
after.
ターが
Are you
全
sure
部
you'll be
引っ張ってる
comfortable
から
following my
な。
orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
せやな。最初ってどこだっけ？全然覚えてねえわ。まあ覚えてない方はあれなんだけど。ある意味新鮮で楽しめるんだけど。これぐらい。あれ？マシンピストル。マシンピストルとプレデターピストルぐらいしかないのか。
Field is clear.
ちょっとびっくりするくらいやめて。暗殺機は好きっちゃ好きなんだけどさ、途中でだれるのがやべ
Like
え。
everyone just got up and left right in the middle of
何だったか
Strange.
な。
No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
ここは行けなかったはず。行かないんだよな。いい。
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris next.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
これクロークや。ずれる。意外とずれる。どこだ。あ、ずれ。クソいて。ワンコ。ポーン。やばっ。香水バラだ。やられるの早くない？これ。あつれー。
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight.
Excuse me. Excuse me じゃないが。しょっぱなから使うとは。
Hostiles are cleared.
アサーザクルー。はい。これとこれだったかな。案外。あ。出たー。一回失敗したらできひんやつ。
They've seen us.
後ろいるんだよな。できひん？やっぱりできひんか。ひでえや。まあ私何も見ずにベーやったからな。一応線が繋がってるところで。
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know.
うん。
Maybe we should ask.
仕方がなかった。人類を救うため。
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Hmm.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the
ほら、い
drones
つも通
anyway.
りで。
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
ポン。
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
まあ、もともと
They
ゴミで
killed
すか
our
ら。
people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a
Yeah,
job
no.
to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
うまくいきそうね。そうはさせない。そうはさせない
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
そうはさせないとは。あ、そっか。あれがないんだった。
Field is clear.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
じゃあ、
We'll take care of them.
Activating.
Here we go. My shields are down.
Impact event.
このアホめ。これとこれ。これとこれ。これとこれ。ちょっとわからんからやめといた。本当にってなっちゃった。邪魔邪魔邪魔邪魔。抜けた。お前ら。あ。
Use overload on them.
うん？ちょっと待って。待てー。ん？バチクソ勝てないんだが。
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
そんなことやっても無駄なんだよなって毎回思うんだよな。ハロー。しかしゴーストタウンはさすがにあるよね。あがー。これやばかったよな。あ、ぶなー。危なっ。見えない。ポン。移動するんだ。勝てんな、おい。この頭ぐるんと一緒に回らへんやろな。あ、回るわ。
Shepard, we're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing
to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
これは抜
We'll take cover by the doors.
抜
Shepard,
きが
you
ち
take
したい
point.
わ。抜きがちマンだわ。
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
ダッシュダッシ
Going to cover.
Going to ground.
We'll take cover by the doors.
ュ。シェ。これは痛い。対打ち反対。
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is going to be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
うん、まあ実際これは硬いんだよな。
We'll take out their shields.
ポン。勝った。頼むでマジ。嘘。まだ当たってんのか。範囲内だった。オーバーロード使える？ほれほれほれほれ。あ、プレイ。うんぬんかんぬん言うてますけど。そんなものは無理。あ。これの存在忘れてたわ。よくあるよくある。おう。
Hostiles are clear.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Yes, sir. これ？
Valuable.
ああ。こんなものも確かにもらえたね。ヘビーウェポンの弾薬。これ何もらえるの ?3000。モッドでこういうのなしにできるとかあるけど、まあ確かにやるとたるえ。やだ、めんどくさいってやつはあるんだろうけど。でもな、3ではなくなるんだよな、それ。
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
にゃにゃにゃにゃにゃ。
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
やろう
I
か。
don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect.
ほーん。
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
これです。
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
コレクタ
My
ー。
god. I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
おーい。
The collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can
燃えて
hide.
る燃えてる。
The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
あれ
Why didn't the collectors
Oh.
take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds.
Seeker.
Machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you. Then they sting you. Freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Eh,
Man can figure it out.
と、
What happened next?
あれだ、人造のリーパーを作ろうとしたんだっ
And they
て。
left. The ship flew away. But they'll be
だっ
back
たっ
from
け
here. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your
本当
people tried to
に
betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders.
せやで
Good。luck out there. If I find anything that
マシな部分は
can help you,
マシで
I'll
やっ
let you know.
て、マイナスの部分は思いっきりマイナスに振りしてるから。これがまた危険だな。3も3で気づいてるな。
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
うんうん。うんうん。
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrive,
オメガ4
back
リレ
beyond
ー
the
か。
unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
おい。
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're
人
agents
造
of the
リーパーを
Reapers,
作
it
るっ
could be
て
any
いう。
number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction.
なんで人造リーパーなんだろう。リーパーに協力
Really
し、
concerns me is
出る
why
んだっ
they
け
bother
あれ
abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly
あ
well
れそうなの
classified.
Where's Erdnot
X は
Rex?
どうなってん
He
の
returned to Chichanka.
あ、そうなんや。へえ。前なくなっちゃったから
He's
な。
trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able
この
to.
辺はまあまあ
What
まあ。
about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. So she can't be
ヤコ
trusted.
さん、
Okay,
あれやもん
I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
ば
Good. Two things before you go. First, head to Omega and
Morty,
find
no?
Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you
骨
can
がボ
trust.
ロボロの人。
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky. With a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life. Let me fly. And there's
2
this.
番目。
They only told me last night.
4はいつ出るの？まあ4はないと思うけど、マスエフェクト4が。リーパーやりました。完結。あれちょっと待てよ。
Good to be home, huh, Commander?
でもどうなんだろ
Guess we'll have to give her a name.
う。その後もしリーパーが帰ってきたらっていう話になるやん。そうなると456になるよな。ドーン。ここスターシリーズならゴリゴリゴリゴリ、あみたいな感じになる。ちょっとそこら辺ぶつしてます。うんうん。ヘビーウェポン弾薬。 イリウム。ヘッドショットはほとんどの標的に対してより大きなダメージを与え、そうやな。今日の普段時。やっぱり傷が出るのは2で3が薄くなってるってか、3はないか。まあ肉塊から帰ったんなら仕方ないか。
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordant Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial
Did it.
intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your
本当
orders.
に
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
いつもの
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
結構バーいいキャラしてると思う。前からだけど。アペラスの形してんのやだこれね。これね。これね。研究室。これね。
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you.
ありました。
And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Nope.
Let's keep this professional, Yeoman.
Yes, ma'am. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
なんか2つあっ
I look
た
for
な。
warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
もう仕方ないな。
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated,
サーベラスだからな。
terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the collectors.
I trust you implicitly.
まあコレクターの
The
後
moment
に
I met
リ
you,
ーパー
I
が
knew
抜
I
か
could
んのだ
close
じゃ
my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
ん
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing.
お前
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight.
あれ
How do I
これ
feel?
は
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
サイドね。調査船ロザリ これね。君の部屋にオーバーロード iPhone 別注の相手アークプロジェクター後藤霞やでうわー。死亡から生産年変更、登録と口座、更新と口座の当日解除に処理かかった若干の手数料を差し引いた残高が10万。あか。やっぱ2多いな。キャラが。ファイヤーウォーカー。
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective.
Leather?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
Edie is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Yeah.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
じゃあな。これか。リーか。デリート。ウェポンロッカー。バカな。死なのがない。あ、ちょっと待てよ。アークプロジェクターといえば。 どんなんだったかな。弾が遅いやつかな。
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
なんかあったかな。
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, it alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
意外に声がでかい。あれー。じゃあ今度っちにすっか。こんなにでかくしたかな。エレベーター使わなきゃ。さあ、この、銀河系全人類。123同じキャラクターでクリアしたんだけどな。全3作をインシーンで難易度クリア。インシーンで難易度クリア。123いずれはいいんで、シーンで。シャドウブローカー、オーバーロードし、マッサーシ傭兵、スチール成長。最強までアップグレード。まあ、この辺はあれだな。やってりゃなんとかなるわ。あ、まあ。じゃあなんかあれなんか運んだって言ってなかった？ないじゃん。あ、いいや。出た。トイレしかない。
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
そんなこと言われんや。みんなも言われ。
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she
あ
have
れ
a
なんかさっき反応したよな。フルデッキって反応したよな。はい。あ、間違えた。
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
私もチョビはちょっと食ってみたい。
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Do you have everything you need?
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would
Yeah,
be
okay.
much appreciated. Otherwise, I'm doing fine.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
随時係。
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical.
随時
I make
係と
sure
は。
they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus
でも
knows
実際は
that.
クソっていう。
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to
やっぱりバタリアンってクソやったんや。
Change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help.
初見の頃確かバタリアンのすぐ近くの、なんだっけ、リリーぶっ潰したんだよな。
Back to work.
で、大半が死んだから笑うわ。やっぱりバタリアンってクソやったんや。
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so.
まあ言いつつ自分であれだけど。
What would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our
このや
goals.
つに信頼ですか？
Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human.
寿命が伸びるって人間からしたらどうなの?
Money can buy, and well, it's pretty impressive, really.
It sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else.
長生きしましたって言ってもさ、
Everyone expects a lot from someone with my
ネタっちりとか絶対したくないんだけど。
Certainly don't like for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
じゃあネタ切りとか絶対したくないわ、私。これ逃げるやつだっけ?
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
ってやつだ。
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people.
重傷っていうか致命傷っていうか死んでるっていうか。
Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
かなり後半で言ったような。
Keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so.
これは
I even had a bottle of Ceres. I keep an eye out. You needn't.
やっぱりそうだな。
It's expensive.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
コマンダーコマンダー
Access to the AI core is restricted.
あの道入らなあかんようになるけどな。スイスイスイスイスイスイスイカンブ。ハンマーヘッドか。この下もあるんだよな。あれ？いや、子さんがいないとダメなのかな。なんか物なかったっけ？おう。
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer. Touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to
これも
calculate the
中
FBA.
盤あたりで。
You're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, that weasel Udina backslid on the Reaper.
やっぱりウディナはゴミやったんや。
Discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single.
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her...
そういうやつはいるよな。
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
せやな。
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
じゃあな。
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
いすいすー。怖怖やな。怖立ちに怖。あ、はい。ありまーす。あとはもう飛ぶだけですよ。え、なにえ、ないじゃん。ない。震えるない。何もない。オメガ。じゃあ、ここら辺をまず探索しますか。
Launching probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe launched.
あれ？なんか少なくない？
Probe away. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
ここ。
Launching probe. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
ここ。
Probe launched.
そう。ここ。
Probe away.
それらは確かに。ここ。
Probe launched.
枯渇した。間違えた。なんか、あ、そっか。え？違うじゃん。やっぱあるじゃん。なんかおかしいなって思ったんだよな。
Probe away.
ボンボがボンボが。全然もらえ、あれだな。そっか、最初確か初見の頃は、1クリアした時に、なんか、1、2、3全部をクリアしたみたいな感じで言われてめちゃくちゃもらったんだよな。で、解放しまくったんだよな。するとどうよ。2回目、2周目の時は全然もらえてねえってどういうことや。あれもそんなにねえし。
Launching probe.
確かね、
Probe away.
まあ全体的に結構必要なんだよな。乏しいな。
Launching probe.
枯渇したか。またあるまい。そうだ。
Probe launched. Probe away.
お。
Probe away.
そうだ。
Launching probe.
まあこれもちょっとめんどくさいっちゃめんどくさいんだよな。あ？正直言うとな。やっぱりエレメンタルゼロ全然もらえへんな。
Launching probe.
本当に枯渇してんのかをちょっと見たいよな。まあ、そんな反応がないな。よし。ノルマンディ探索行こうぜ。ポン。や。 そんなないか？ここ。
Probe away.
ちょっとめんどくさいかもよ、B ダッシュ。おう。こうやって露骨に反応してくれると一番嬉しいんだけどな。
そうや、えのさん、こんばんは。
ハロー。
Probe launched.
もう、2は2であれだな、ほんと。これがクソめんどくさいっていうのはあるからな。
Probe launched.
今回は、全部借り尽くすぞ。クソめんどくさいけど。2は適当にやったから。てか1回目か。1回目は適当に回ってやったけど、2は全部回る。2回目は。反応しないな、全然。あ、ここにしよう。
Probe away.
欲しいんだよな。お。
Probe launched.
爆発したので終わり。ペロンペロン。真っ黒。二酸化炭素のうんぬんかな。まあこれをやってると間違いなくこれしかやらなくなるな。
Probe launched.
だから曖昧までなんか別のことやりつつで、この惑星に行ったらでいいと思う。探すのが時間かかるんだよな、これ。ぐねんぐねんぐねんぐねんさしってやってるから。全然エレメンタルゼロが手に入らない。あ、間違えた。何回これ間違えんね。間違えてるとこれ。ノルマンディ探そう。
Anomaly detected.
10。
Probe launched.
もうそれ以前になんか資源の方目向いちゃってるっていう。
Probe launched.
これね。あれどこだ？さっきの。あ！打つの早かった。ほら、こんなに露骨に反応してくれたら一番嬉しいんだって。お。お。もう探査機がそんなにないよ。エレメントゼロか。って何に使うんだっけ？なんかね、割り振りに使ったような気がする。振りが違う。すごい。何も反応しない。この この探査機バグってんじゃねっていうレベルで反応しない。あ。タラリーン。たまにはボッコーンってくれたらいいんだけど。弱い。やめました。これ見るの2回目。1の頃のノルマンディがぶっ壊された後のやつ。いないんですよ。一応前、ちゃんと全員分集めれたんだよな。どこやねんって思ったけど。これ DLC だったんだな。私知らんかったんだよな、これ。レジェンダリーエディション版買ってるからさ。DLC だったの知らなかったんよね。ここ登りたいだけです。パンパカパンパラパンパラ。ひひひ。あれなんで球団が出てくんだこれまあ、最初やった時ケイダンじゃなかったはずなんだけどな。確か別だったはずなんだけど。はい。よく通る場所。あれ最初の時ってアシュリーだったか。前の恥のおっさんの時アシュリーだったかな。全然覚えてないんだけど。恥のおっさん。これないな。うおー。よいしょ。ここあるのは分かった。 だからこの辺とかぐるぐる回れてない。これ名前ポンポコポンポコ出てるけどさ。あれなんよ。誰が誰っていうのが全然わからん。そんなの覚えてない。覚えてない。あ、なるほど。全く覚えてないんだよな。この人誰だっけ？この人誰だっけ？覚えてない。ひどい。あなたそれでもスペクターですかとか言われても私スペクターじゃないし、みたいな。私自身スペクターじゃありません。ひどいやつだよ。こいつは。こっちだわ。あれ来てないわ。あ、骨がボロボロになる人や。骨がボロボロになるでも、骨がボロボロになってる人やな。現在進行形で。お、生成エレメント0。まこちゃん。これ、ラスト付近じゃなかった。これの最初の時燃えてたんだじゃな。あれ違うわ。ちょっと待てよ。そう。わかんない。そうだ。ラスト、1のラスト付近でぶっ壊れて、2の頃で新車になってちょっと経ったらぶっ壊れてみたいな。こんな感じになってみたいな。そんな。これ登れねえの？登れるやん。こう。ちょっとわからん。私は奴らエイリアンが最初。花見虫、アサリのやつ、それに壊れたんだ。あれ壊れたんだ。もうこれなら死んでもいい。出た。航海士のおっちゃんや。航海士のハゲのおっさん。確かに最初毛嫌いしてたんだよな。あれでも、味方と戦ってるうちに友情が芽生えました。もう、奴らは関係ないみたいな。そんな感じ。あと、こうなると道しにくいんだよ。どこだったっけ？そこの箱はわかるんだけどさ。連打したらいけるじゃん。あれ全部いってるわ。終わり。すごい。極力落ち。帰るか。5票も立てたし。 まあ一回落ちて、別の船で、こう立った後見に来るっていうのは、ある意味好きです。
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
どれどれ。ジェット提督。それ考えたらハジェット提督すげえな。何がすごいって、1、2、3、ずっといるもん。アマダは後で調べます。金がゴリゴリ消えていく。オメガは久々ですね。3は入ったことはあるな。確か、オメガ乗っ取られたから、みたいな感じで。それ以降は、2が初だから、そうだな。ジェイコブのおじさんのやつやらなあかんのやろ。8。オーバーロードが意外に使えるっていうのはわかるけど、スラム。クリアジェっていうのやつか。オーバーロード優先で。燃やし HP。無抵抗。難しいですね。難しいのでこうしておきますね。
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to.
バタリア。
Hello, Mocklin. I was just.
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton.
なんと今回から実績がちゃんと反映されるようになりました。私万歳です。ああ。
Please, you have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my
この辺全部聞いたっけ？全然覚えてない。
I didn't do it.
Oh.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me.
うん。
I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah.
Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland farmer and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
スラッシュ。足を打たれてしまってな。
I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
わあ、懐かしい。ずれた。永遠の永遠の待ち時間。ずーっとあの人待ってるもん。出た。またお前か。出た。これなんだっけ？汚染のやつだっけ？
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Aria Tilope calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. Plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor?
Morden.
Bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone, then go in and clean up.
What?
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You son of
You
a
don't have
bitch.
a grenade launcher, lady.
Grenade launcher. せやな。
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
あ、先進んじゃった。ちょっと待って。違う、そうじゃない。先へ進むわけじゃないんだけど、私は先に進みたかったわけじゃないんだけど、あ、先進んじゃったわ、これ。おい。仕方あるまい。行くぞ。ベベ。いい。でもこれ確か最初もやらかしたような気がするな。あれどうだったかな。最初はやらかしてないのか。ハロー。 ハロー。
No more contacts.
No more contacts. ちょい。
Good luck in there.
ちょっと待ってね。あ、はい。これ。行ってきます。あっつれー。これ。当たり。痛い。味方は何をやってるの？
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
これで全部入ったな。OK。
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too
It's a
much
Baja.
already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
We're here to find Morden, not help some whiny Batarian.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground.
やろか。
I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
これほっといたら、あ、右になるのかな。あれ左か？楽にしてやろうみたいな感じになるのかな。
You help me. Why?
Told you, I'm looking for somebody. Would you rather I let you choke on your own blood?
そうや、江野さん。人体模型に見えて怖い。
What do you wish to know?
ぐねんぐねんぐねんしてるから。
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money.
でもモディいいヒントな。あれ直せへんしな。
Not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
でも単位の中では一番弱いんだよな。
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate.
やろうか。歯が怖い。
And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the
あ、どれ
plague?
顔が怖い人がいる
Spread
な。
the virus so they could take over
ボー
the
チャー
district.
っていう顔が怖い人がいるからな。
Are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers.
この人は歯が怖い。
You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your
てか
species.
歯がさ、とんがってたらさ、全部天使ってことやん。噛み砕けへん。生きちぎるぐらい。
Offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before.
我々人間のやつはモンバだの、なんだのがあるからさ。
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
いいですし、噛み砕けるけど。
Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha own
じゃあ
I should go.
グッバイヒューマン。マッチするコードを探せ。そんなのあったな、おい。これ。これない。レネデット。あっちの道とこっちの道があって、あっちの道ってなんだっけ？ビーウェポン。もうすでに一回見捨てるからな。
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
にゃー。お、表示だ。トランプでなんとかなるもんか？やるん大富豪とか、ババ抜きぐらいやろ。7取りとかあるけどさ。やらんやろ。これとこれじゃないの？これはこっちか？ダダダンダラダンダンダラー。うっ。データバットはほっとくっていう。これなー。今何だったんだ？え、あれか？うそーん。うっそーん。詐欺。いや、ちょっと待ってよ。外れ。やったくそは。ポン。いない。いるけどいない。あ、バリクソいるんやけど。なるほど。仕方ないですね。これ持つじゃろ。クロークするじゃろ。はい。え？なんでやば。ほっといて。 あーっと凍ってしまった。あ、燃えてる燃えてる。え、浮いてる。このアホめ。浮いてるはさすがに笑う。これ使えんの我々。あれ使えない？私はアサルトライフル使いたいな。もしかして2ってあれか？武器制限かかってる？多分かかってるような気がする。あれちょっと待って。道どこ？こっち？こっちで合ってる？出た。あんたらいたな。
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Is what I hear right? That this plague doesn't affect humans?
No, it seems like some kind of bioweapon or something, since it affects so many
すごい顔してんな。
species. The Blue Suns
人のこと言えへんけど。
They're shooting us on sight. God knows how many have already died.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to.
これ何の原因だったっけな。全然覚えてないわ。
But they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick.
コロナかな。
Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
今日ブルーサンズは3の時に仲間になったな。話的やけど。
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
And this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
Use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
Cowering in this apartment might keep you alive for a while, but if the mercs don't get you, starvation will.
Easy for you to say. You're a soldier armed to the teeth. We're just ordinary people.
Yeah, you're making it out like we're cowards or something.
互換と死ぬのはあるだ
Death instead of
あるだ
fighting
ぞ
to stay alive. If you want to survive, you're gonna have to earn it. I'm taking out every Vorcha and Blue Suns group I find along the way to Morden's clinic, but I can't hold your hand while I'm waging war in the streets.
Yeah. Okay. I guess if you can clear a path, we can follow. Like you said, it's our only chance. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
お。他なんかねえかな。お、見なかったことにしよう。あんなとこ乗れるんだなってなったわ。確かに焼かれている。ん？反応した？自動で反応したな。あら、どこで反応したのか全然わからん。上行ったことなーい。お、メリキットじゃん。あ、なんもないわ。メリキットしかない。ん？なら玉か。なんかさっきなんかん？あ、これか。あるんかい。人民はないやろ、さすがに。ない。で、あれがあれで、こっちが先進む方だよな。やってますね。あ、凍っちゃったね。ぐねー。ふう。あのワンコは、ワンコじゃないけどさ、あの子はずっと左右で移動してるけど何やってんのあの子。ほい。当たりですよ。バレン君どこ？あ、何やってんのこの子。あ、ああ。当たり。ん？ちょっとやられるの早くない？やっぱり外れ。お前は来んなし。これ殴ったらあ、いやーん。いけー、ちょっと。まあ、まだ何もやってないのにな。仕方ないな。今回は上から見ようか。これ。あ、やめてよ。そこだけは。うん。あ、ごめん。 ワンコワンコ。レラーデン。当たり。あら死んでない。おい。ちょっとずれる。当たってはいるけど当たってない。101ですよ。あれ弾はそこ弾なかったっていう。おい。あいつが問題なんだよな。来るかスネーク。おっしゃこれやバカめおったら終わりよ。ははは。ほら壁のあれがないからな。連打したら確かに弾はめっちゃ出るけどさ、100点があります。すんごい標準ブレまくる。いいぞ凍ったな。オッケー。めっちゃ弾減る。やろめ。ムーブするか。ムーブ。そっちだ。あれ一発じゃ落ちんか。オッケー。一応黒くして大一した方がダメージが今 40% 上がるからプラスになるんだよね。どっから来たんだ。はい。こっちは2つ。こっちはあまりもない。てか時間遅延のか。そこの部屋見たら終わろうかな。ここ。なんか先あるわ、見に行こう。そうでんか。これ前やったな。前もやったわ。
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead.
じゃねえよ。
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything.
うわ、なんかすげえ打ちたい。
Entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
I've killed people for less.
Yeah,
I don't think she's kidding, man.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Nobody needs to shoot nobody. We're stopping, okay? We just wanted to make a quick buck. It ain't worth getting killed over. We're done. Seriously, I swear.
Do you know a Solarian named Morden Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
この辺確か聞いてなかったよな。どうだろう、聞いたような。
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Tell me everything you know about Morden Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kind of had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry to see them go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't
本
gonna
当
steal
にグレネードが火を吹いても構わんのだなってやつや。よし、じゃあ今日はこの辺で終わりますか。すごい貫通する。まあいいや。明日は一応オブリか。どうなるかわからんけど。よし、セーブしやー。あれ？はい。じゃあ、今日はこの辺で終わります。また明日。ではでは。